Linda Edwards' tears rushed down her face as she held tight to a picture of her nephew, 27-year-old Jason Martin.
There's still no closure for the family, and that's what we want. We want to have closure, and we want to know what actually took place inside that holding cell.
Martin was arrested last Sunday and taken to the Dededo precinct for offenses of assault, aggravated assault, and family violence. Hours later, he was found unconscious in his holding cell with his shoelaces tied around his neck. Shortly after, he was pronounced dead at the Guam Memorial Hospital. According to Edward, family didn't receive the terrible news until 9 hours later. By then, it was too late to view his body at the morgue, and because of the Martin Luther King Jr. holiday, we're told to return on Tuesday.
It seems so heartless and insensitive for them. When someone dies in the family, you want to see them, you want to touch them, you want to kiss them, you want to visit with them, but they weren't allowed that grieving process.
The island's chief medical examiner, Dr. Aurelio Espinola, ruled Martin's death a result of asphyxia due to hanging. Because the incident occurred while Martin was in the custody of police, the family is asking GPD to help with the arrangements. Family also requested to view the precinct surveillance footage, but due to the ongoing internal affairs investigation, have been denied.
Since this happened in the hands of GPD, so GPD should also help to incur the expenses of the families going through. And that was really something else. And then the other thing was that we asked to see, supposedly there's a videotape. We asked to view the tape also, if we could see it, that he did this to himself. And there would be some closure on this.
But the biggest question of all is, why weren't Martin's shoes removed prior to being placed in the holding cell?
I feel there should have been a standard operating procedure, and it should be the same in all individuals that are brought in.
Chief of Police Fred Bordalio responds, stating the incident has prompted a review of GPD's arrest and holding protocols.
Our prayers and our thoughts go out to the family. It's a tragic situation, for, our community in terms of whenever a person, no matter what status this individual had, we certainly don't want to see a person, die. The scope of a lot of the responsibilities of our officers is just to ensure that the individual, doesn't harm anyone else, or doesn't harm any of our officers. So we're looking at some of our security procedures, and that involves anything that a person who we're holding temporarily before transporting them to Department of Corrections facility is making sure that they have items secured.
Reporting for Guam's News Network, I'm Crystal Paco.